Hello, welcome back. Today I have a new ink review video for you. So I saw this ink. It's called A Kidnapped Santa by Wearingeul, and when I saw this I thought it was hilarious. I thought the packaging was really cute and clever, and really that's what sold me on it, although the ink too also looked beautiful. But I really wanted to get this because of how unique and fun it is. So this actually comes in a bag. It feels kind of like felt, and it's got the name on the back, Wearingeul, and then of course Santa Kidnapped, and it's got these cute little ties. And I haven't opened this yet, so I don't know what all is going to be in here, but let's see. All right, so it just has the box of the ink inside, it looks like. Let's take that out. Okay, and yeah, nothing else in the bag. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside, and this is a really nice large bag. You know, it didn't take any effort to get this out of there, so it could definitely be used for something. And then adorably, they've got this rope going around the Santa Claus box, which is also adorable. And inside, if I can open it here, yep. All right, we've got a little Santa hat on top of the bottle. Okay, we don't want to see the card yet. All right, so let's get the lint off of here. Needs a little bit of a lint roller, but look how cute that is. The bottle is wearing a Santa hat. It's just adorable. And so that does come off, so you can open the bottle. And I think what I'll do is set the hat aside so that I don't accidentally get ink on it, and I'll put everything back together when I'm done. So anyway, this is how it looks. There is shimmer, as you can see. So I'm going to just gently shake this up. Try not to get too many bubbles. And then we'll do our swatch test. So if you were curious about this ink at all, and if it really did come in a bag and really did have a hat, then yes, it does. This was a limited edition. I don't know if there are a lot of places that have it still. If I could find someone selling it, I will leave a link down below. I got this one last minute. In fact, the place I was going to buy it from, I had it in my cart, and then came back to buy it. It was already sold out. So it was only like a couple days later. So anyway, I had to find it somewhere else. So I'll see if the place I got it from, I'll see if they still have some. All right. All right, here we go. Let's rinse this off, and we'll write the name on there. And if there are any colors that you would like to see me review, just leave a link, or comment, I mean, and if I can find the ink or if I can get it, then we'll do a review. Okay, just rinse that off. And I'm going to set this under the fan to dry. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm just going to put the lid on this and shake it up. I'm not going to put a stir rod in this one right now. And I did smell the ink. There's no scent, and I think that would have been a really cute addition to this. Make it, you know, like peppermint scented or something. That would have been really cute, but that's okay. It's awesome just how it is. So this is a really pretty red. I'm curious to see how this will look with the shimmers in there. This is on copy paper, and I always test them on copy paper just in case, you know, maybe you're in a situation where you don't have nicer papers, like you're at work or school or something, and you just want to see how the ink will perform. So it looks okay, a tiny bit of feathering on that copy paper. All right, and then this is HP 32. HP 32 is also a copy paper, but it has a really nice finish on it. So the ink tends to perform really well most of the time. So for some people, this is a really good in-between ink to use when you can't get something nicer. All right, and this is A Kidnapped Santa. HP 32. Looks like there might be some shading in this, maybe. We'll let that dry and see what it does. And if there are any inks or colors you'd like to see me review, leave a comment, and if I have it or if I can get it, then we will do a review video. All right, let's shake it up one more time. I don't typically prefer to shake the bottles just in case I get a lot of bubbles in the ink, or if I don't have the cap on correctly and end up dripping ink everywhere. But I didn't want to put a stir rod in this one yet. Alright, and this is Tomo River paper. I find that most inks do very well on this paper. They usually do a great job of showing off whatever special properties they have. And this is Tomo River. There we go. So yeah, this is a really pretty ink. I like this red. It's very usable. It's not super bright or angry looking. Sometimes you want a really, really bright red, a very red, and other times you want something a little bit, maybe like one notch down, kind of like what this ink is, where it's definitely a very bright and vibrant red, but without hurting your eyes. You don't want, I don't like it when you write a letter and it looks like you're writing it with correcting ink, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to check on the swatch real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So here is the Kidnapped Santa on some copy paper. And there is a little tiny bit of feathering, but of course the shimmer shows up nicely. It looks like this has kind of a greenish shimmer. It's not super noticeable. Like the color of the shimmer isn't super noticeable on here. But yeah, I'd say that's like a silvery green kind of a shimmer. Very pretty. A unique color. And here it is on the HP 32. And here you can see some shading. And if you compare it to the copy paper, the color is a lot richer. And of course you got the nice shading on here, and then of course the shimmer. Hopefully the camera picks up the shimmer. It's very pretty. And then here is the Tomo River paper, and here you could really see the shading, especially between these two here, these swatches. The shimmer looks really pretty. Anywhere that the shimmer goes down heavily, it looks a little bit more green, but otherwise it looks just kind of silvery almost. And then you can see all the beautiful shading in the writing. So this is a really nice ink. It performed really well on the HP 32 and the Tomo River, but it feathered, unfortunately, on the copy paper. So it just depends on what you have available and what you're willing to put up with as far as feathering and stuff goes. And then on the swatch, you could really see the shading on this. It's so pretty. You got everything from this lighter red down to almost black, but not quite, like a very, very deep red. And you can see all that shading in the writing. And hopefully the camera picks this up, but you can tell on the swatch here that the shimmer seems to have like a greenish hue to it slightly. So very, very pretty, very unique color. This one was a lot of fun, very nice red, very usable. So, if you liked this video and if it was helpful to you at all, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.